This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. What is up, my little sugar buckets? Welcome back to the channel for the very first part of my gameplay footage on how your girl discovers university. So we are just going to dive straight on in on how to enroll in university. Well, you can send in an application via the mailbox where you can also apply for grants too. And even if you do get denied, you can still just enroll via the computer. And since I have a sincere fear of rejection and am extremely impatient, that's actually what I eventually did. But I must suggest that before you do so, you do a little bit of research into which university is best for you. Not every university is the same. In fact, each university offers the same degree opportunities, but each uni has its own set of distinguished degrees that you need to meet the requirements for. Each degree will offer perks upon completion. Some degree benefits include joining a career at mid-entry, a signing bonus, increased daily pay, job performance, and more. But we'll touch base more on that in just a moment. So Jayla here is doing her research, and in a moment she's going to come across the Foxbury Institute brochure where she will be able to, kind of get some more insight on why this is the university for her. So you guys can go ahead and read it just for a moment. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was organizations. Yes, it is true. We don't have sororities or fraternities, but if you did decide you wanted to become a part of an organization, there's a lot of incentive as to why you would want to be in one. And there's also like activities and events and get-togethers, and it does kind of sort of feel like you are a part of a sorority in a sense. Another thing I wanted to talk about was computers. Computers are seriously so freaking vital. You can study, you can cheat homework, you can ask your professor for progress reports. And another thing that I loved was that underneath scholarships, you could actually ask your guidance counselor for some advice. Unfortunately, the advice that my guidance counselor gave me was really odd. It said that I could become a Brightchester resident or apply for a Brightchester resident grant, even though, well, maybe, I guess this is Brightchester. See, it just confuses me. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was jobs. So because I actually had Jayla go in and apply to university, and it takes a few days, I was like, let's get a job to pass the time. So there are actually, I think, 4 new careers. There's education, engineer, esports, and law. I wanted to play around with law. I thought that would be very fitting for Jayla. So I think that is what we ended up actually having her become a part of. Another thing that I did notice is that the esports wasn't showing until Jayla enrolled in university a little bit later on. Not a big deal, but it was just kind of weird because like some of my other friends were able to like join immediately, giving you a chance to look through all of the different careers here. And now you can see that we entered the law career, and we started 8 a.m. So the cool thing about this career is that you can actually work from home. It does give Jayla the ability to be able to multitask, which is cool. So she can go to work and she can also keep up with her studies. So a new event is the Keg Party. So basically this is similar to house parties, but 99% more keg. And it basically, it's a cute little moment where you can get together, make memories with Sims, and there's all the goals there. Host with guests, tell jokes, drink juice from the keg. I actually really like the keg because you can do a whole bunch of different types of things. You can grab a juice, fill cups of juice, do a keg stand, replace the keg, tap the keg. So I think I'm actually having a little keg stand moment with Lilith here, who, by the way, is an absolute freaking menace. I'm pretty convinced she meant to drop me on purpose. Okay, look at her go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, she enjoyed that just a little too much. And also, there's different flavors of keg, and there's also like obviously buffs for being dropped on your face. Like, there's things that can happen. I do think Jayla ended up actually kind of getting like romantically tipsy from this particular beverage, but it's very similar to like the bubble blower machine, I think, from City Living. But I really liked this. I also really loved Juice Pong, which we will, there we are. You can play Juice Pong against, you can go and have like teams and all those sorts of things. The cool thing about the Juice Pong is that the animations are super duper realistic. So like if a sim scores, the opposing sim actually drinks, and they keep tally. You will get like an end result of who won, who lost. And if Juice Pong isn't your thing, then why are you at university in the first place? But no, really though, if it's not your bag, it's totally fine. you can actually turn this in to just like a traditional ping pong table. So in a moment, we're going to go over bikes, which I like them. They're cute. They're nice. They're fun. But yeah, I'll talk about those in a second. Right now, I'm going to let her enjoy her juice because she sucks at it. Like, I love her. She kind of reminds me a little bit of June. I'm not going to lie. It makes me miss her. I kind of wanted to create someone that looked like a foreman, or maybe that's June's mom, Amira. Oh my God, I can't. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm going to be honest. Angela is way too good at this. Way too good at this. Like, yeah, she is like the juice pong champ for sure. So here's Marcel on his bicycle. I really love the animations for the bike. I love the sounds. They're so pleasing. Very ASMR, if I might add. I love the fact that you can travel just about anywhere, and there's a lot of space in Brightchester to kind of go for a stroll. You can literally go for a casual ride. You can ride a class on these. When you get off, they actually put up their little kickstand, which you'll see him do in just a second. You can put them in your inventory, and you can ride them in dorms, which I thought was a glitch for sure. But it actually isn't. It was supposed to happen. Like, it was 122% supposed to be there, which is cool. And you can also name your bike. So enrolling in university officially, because I got way too tired. This was the only a scholarship that I was, probably gonna get, maybe possibly. I think I actually had her go and apply for it, as you can see. But then again, I just went to the computer and I was like, nope, I'm good. So this is the University Enrollment Guide. This is the University of Brightchester, and you can read all of the little details about it, these student organizations. It has Brightchester Spirit Corps, Art Society, the Debate Guild or Guide. I never know how to say that. And then we have Foxbury Institute. The student organizations for this one are Foxbury Spirit Squad, the Brainiacs, and the Bot Savians. My girl, she loved herself some robots, so I decided to actually have her choose that as an elective, which you will see here. So I don't really know where I left off, but let me see. Oh, by the way, there's like 13 different degrees to pick from. I think like 6 of them are distinguished. There's also 13 classes, or 13 elective classes. Yeah, there's 13 elective classes. You can have like only 4 tops, which is kind of crazy. Each term is 1 week, and this is kind of like where you can choose to live. You can live off campus, you can live in university housing, like an actual house. That's where we are now. Or you can go and pick a dorm. So I actually ended up moving to the Tidal Towers, which was kind of interesting. Being in a dorm it's an experience. It really is. And there's so many things that happen. It's crazy. So you can pay with household funds or pay with a student loan. If you go in default, like after the term, you don't pay your loan, guess who is going to show up to take you? I'm not even playing. I'm not even kidding. The damn repo man. I hadn't seen it with my own 2 eyes, but I'm sure it exists. So roommates, dorm living, all the things. Assign yourself a bed. Originally, I was going to go with the green room, but then I was like, nah, I don't like sharing. I'm an introvert. So eventually, Jayla got with the program, and she decided to go ahead and take the pink room over there. Assigning a bed is a really cool thing that you can do. Roommates, by the way, are something that you can do on or off campus. And, decorating the room. There's this little kiosk, see, that tells you all these things. It does a lot. You can check the different types of organization events. These actually happen damn near daily. And this is kind of like what you want to, I guess you want to like go to these events if you want to join or become a part of any of these organizations. But I really came here to buy university items because decorating is a little weird. Like, you can't actually decorate your rooms the way that you would want to, like building a house. So you have to go to this kiosk and purchase things like bicycles. You got to purchase freaking microwaves, plants, everything you could think of. It seemed a little much to me. It's kind of weird though how my total cost for decorating my dorm was way more than my tuition. I feel like the tuition should be a lot more money, but that's just me. So anyways, Jayla, she's scrolling, she's picking, she's choosing. I did forget a couple things. I have to go back eventually and do whatever I got to do. I think I forgot like a microwave, but I didn't forget my Foxbury Institute sweatshirt, which I love. You can see her kind of rocking it here in a quick second. So she's gonna go and decorate her room. But really quick, I just want to tell you, roommates are active. Oh my god, they'll have guests come over, they'll have home cooking scattered throughout, and no 2 dorm mates are the same. Some are messy, some are clean, some will even follow you when you leave. I'm not even kidding. And also, I really suggest locking your damn dorm room doors because Did you guys notice that there's canned water? There's also other different types of foods, which is kind of cool. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. And there's the bathroom stalls. And oh, here is my class schedule in case you guys were curious. So we have Ages and Eons, Law and Orders, Rocket Science and Maneuvers. I really like those classes. I really like all of my classes. And you can see that I'm a process server and I can work from home. I can do a whole bunch of different things to meet new clients. I can also like look into my case. I really like actually working in law. It's really fun. So she's in communications. I don't know if you guys saw that, but basically she is trying to, you know, pursue her I guess her desire to become an attorney. So you also get this little, what is this called, composition notebook thing, and your Sims will start, you know, kind of working on it randomly or whatever. And you can also plagiarize things on the computer. Jayla thought she was a slick little Rick. But she wasn't. She got caught. She got caught, sis. There she goes. Jayla was caught plagiarizing her term paper, and she was caught cheating. It's a whole thing. It's so bad. I actually felt pretty embarrassed for her because I feel like Jayla is just a lot smarter than that personally. But anyways, I know this was like a freaking rush of content in like 10 freaking minutes. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I literally packed you with so freaking much. I will definitely be working on the next part. If you guys have any questions about anything that I covered in this episode, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. And with that said, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And I will see you all hopefully very soon, like tomorrow soon. But yeah, next time. Okay, bye-bye.